I always thought my parents ruined my childhood, but I never imagined they'd erase my grandmother from my life with a single lie. So yeah, that's where this whole disaster starts. I was 16 when Mom casually zipped up my duffel bag in the kitchen and told me, "You won't see Abuela Rosa again, Leo. She passed in her sleep, peaceful. It's better this way." Dad didn't even look up from the mail. No funeral, no last call, no nothing. Just poof, the one person who ever actually liked me was gone. Back then, Abuela was my constant. Weekly letters covered in stickers she'd steal from the bank, birthday cards with a crisp $50 tucked inside, doodles of rockets because I once told her I wanted to build things that flew. Then one day, around my 15th birthday, her letters just stopped. When I asked, Mom shrugged like I was annoying her. "She's old, Leo. Stop expecting things." Right around then is when weird stuff started happening. The college fund I'd been told about mysteriously vanished. Checks she'd hand me at Christmas never actually reached me. When I pressed my parents on it, Mom just smiled that tight, "you're being a problem" smile. 3 weeks later, I was shipped off to St. Bartholomew Military Academy because apparently structure would help me mature. I was the most boring rule-following kid alive, but sure, let's pretend I was a menace. No holidays home. Calls were too disruptive. And slowly, my siblings' social media evolved into a perfect family of 4. I was erased like I never existed, so I threw myself into work. Out of spite, out of survival, out of not having anything else. Graduated top of my class, ROTC scholarship, engineering degree, defense contractor gig by 23. By 28, I designed a classified adaptive navigation system the government bought for $12 million, and I had exactly 0 people to tell. Then a random LinkedIn message nuked my entire worldview. "Hi Leo, I'm a nurse at Maplewood Care. Your grandmother, Rosa Calder, talks about you every day." I swear my heart stopped. My grandmother died 12 years ago, except apparently she didn't. Maplewood was 40 minutes from my office. 40. I drove there in a daze. The nurse met me at the door and said, "She never stopped sending you letters." My legs almost gave out, and there she was, smaller, softer, older, but her face lit up like she'd been waiting her whole life for that moment. "Leito," she whispered. She thought I'd abandoned her. My parents told her I was too busy, too important, too grown up. She wrote anyway, every week, for 12 years. Every letter was returned to her with a thick black stamp. Recipient deceased. She kept them, hundreds of them. She'd updated her will every year, in case my Leo comes back. By the time we reunited, she'd left me everything, $2 million worth. She changed it officially that afternoon, and 2 weeks later, she died holding my hand. I didn't think I had tears left, but grief is creative like that. Her lawyer walked me through everything, including the part where my parents were already circling like vultures because they expected to be the primary beneficiary. They found out instead that I inherited everything, and also learned about my $12 million patent because of some braggy LinkedIn article, and suddenly my phone lit up like Christmas. "We miss you. Family is forever." She'd want us to be close. I ignored every message. Then they sued me, claimed I manipulated a confused, dying woman, that I isolated her. They even submitted staged photos of themselves standing outside Maplewood like they were regulars instead of strangers. My lawyer got the visitor log, 12 visits in 12 years, combined. I'd seen her more in 2 weeks. They submitted voicemails as proof of dementia. I brought in 12 years of crystal clear letters begging to see me. The judge dismissed the case in 15 minutes. Outside, Mom grabbed my arm hard enough to bruise. "You're being cruel," she hissed. "You told me she was dead." I said, "We needed the money, and you have 12 million. What's 2 more? I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just said, "You didn't just steal money. You stole her from me." She sneered. "You'll die alone." "I already did," I said. "Now I know why." A week later, her lawyer emailed me a final document. A letter Abuela left behind. "Leo, if you are reading this, then they did exactly what I feared. They never deserved you. You are my family, not them." I cried over a single sheet of paper like it was a whole lifetime. I thought that was the end. Then my phone rang. "Is this Leonardo Calder?" a woman asked, calm and businesslike. "Yes," I said, and everything shifted again. Click the full story to see what happened next.